Hi, my name is Andrew Walsh and I am 19 years old. I live in Hillsboro, Oregon, and I am a student at Portland State University right now, working towards a degree in architecture. I also work part-time in order to help pay for school tuition. So I recently decided to take up on acting this year. I took some classes in January, and I've been an extra in a couple of projects so far, and it's been a great experience. I'm really enjoying it. I just really admire the talent that the actors show when expressing their emotions on stage and just being able to get into character and make it believable for the audience. I understand that the acting industry is really competitive, but I also know that it's really rewarding. I consider myself to be a hard and determined worker and someone who's just motivated to become better at what I do. So you have to start somewhere in your acting career, and I've already done the training and a couple of extra roles. So I feel like I can take it to the next step and start auditioning for speaking roles. And hopefully you take me into consideration. Thank you. This is a comedy monologue written by Steve Katsonis called Spiders. So there's this spider that's living just outside my front door. He's brown and he's hairy. He's got those long, scraggly legs, and he's got a rear end literally the size of a golf ball. He tried again today. Knowing I was going to be coming outside shortly to get the Sunday paper, he starts spinning this single strand of web across my front door in a brazen attempt to catch me in its confines and have me for dinner. After walking through it and breaking it apart all over my face, I explained to him that spider silk is one of the strongest substances on earth, but it's not strong enough to capture a 160-pound man. So I called him a dumbass and told him he needs to stick to small bugs. So he gave me the 8 fingers and crawled back into his hole. But no, I told him he needs to get out. I said, "You're squatting on private land and you need to leave immediately." So he told me to take it up with his lawyer. Then he crawls back out, looks at me and says, "Oh, and just letting you know, that ortho home defense crap that you're using, might as well be trying to scare away a fat kid by throwing a bag of Oreos at him. I eat that shit like candy." I'm thinking like, what the hell? Now I'm starting to get really mad. As I prepare to storm off, he asked me if I've ever heard a grown man squeal like a 5-year-old girl in a pink dress. So before I can even reply, he starts swinging himself over to my face ever so quickly, and he stops inches away from my nose, waits a few seconds, then says, "Now you have. I really hate spiders." This is a dramatic monologue from Like Dreaming Backwards by Kelly Powell. I sold her a ticket that night. I only recognized her because we played Foursquare together once. She introduced herself. I don't really remember anything we said, but she seemed sweet. I didn't know her last name until I saw the article in the paper. It said that she was a sophomore and a journalism major, and she was from Joliet. She had a younger sister in high school too, named Caroline. I don't know why I remember everything about that article. Her picture was in black and white, and it was right under IDE in suicide. I don't know why I'm telling you this. The picture was small. It didn't look like a school picture. It looked more like a candid shot. She was sort of smiling, but she looked somehow suspicious. I have a strangely vivid memory of her face. Well, that night she seemed fine, friendly and smiling, and I couldn't have done anything different. And I couldn't have known what she was feeling. But then I didn't ask, did I? I just never knew anyone who had died.